2016, I lost both jobs. One was a full-time, one was a part-time job. I literally emptied my savings account, which was minimal at the time anyway, leveraged all the credit cards I had because I didn't have no income coming in. I had no help. I even had to take electricity still with an extension cord outside from my neighbor so I can power my refrigerator, to keep my food cold, and to give me a little bit of juice for my phone and laptop. Crazy. To go into 2021, not less than 5 years later, getting promoted to a six-figure job with no college degree, no skills in that field at all. Let's talk about it. Choices and choices that we make put us in the circumstances that we are in. And you got to make a bunch of choices to get out of it, right? Every day you have to choose you. Every day you have to choose to win, creating a plan, being disciplined. So we'll talk about in 2016. I made so many choices leading up to it, like moving from my hometown to another area to chase the woman that I was with at one time, and dropped out of college. I made that choice. I made the choice to spend the money that I made. Money came in, I spent it, buying a car, getting credit cards and utilize them and not paying it back in full. I made a lot of choices that I ended up learning from, right? So like choices that you make can be lessons and you got to learn from them. I lost those two jobs because I was angry. I was upset. I was hurt. There was just no plan. I was young, 21, 22 years old. And I'm just living life. I thought I was doing well because I wasn't depending on couldn't blame anybody but myself, but I didn't realize that until I got a little bit more mature and understood that I just made a series of choices that put me in a predicament where I had to steal electricity, where I had literally no money, no funds, and had to open up a credit card, an additional credit card, so I could fund my next step in life. I don't know where you're at in life. I don't know what position you're in. You have to take some time to sit down and understand how'd you get yourself in this position so you can learn from it. If you're not in the best position because life took you around some turns, or you followed a relationship, or you spent all the money you had, you can get out of it. And the earlier you start, the more opportunity you have to catch back up. Life doesn't have a blueprint, so you can literally design it the way you want to, and you can take the steps that you want to. And I think that's the beauty of life, and that's the beauty of the internet too, is to be able to learn from other people's mistakes so you don't have to be put in that position. When I got to start over, I did. I moved to Atlanta from Pennsylvania, and I stayed with my cousin, and that was a struggle too because I had no money, no job. I did a little bit of Ubering, and my car payment was past due. So I had the same checking account as the car payment. So as soon as Uber paid me my money, after hustling and driving people around in my 2011 Chevy Impala, a little V6, they snatched it from my car payment. Talk about craziness. As soon as Uber paid me, they took my money. And we ain't had nothing to eat. That's how bad it was. I had to go on Amazon, had a couple of dollars left on my credit card. It wasn't fully maxed out. Buy digital gift cards for Kmart to buy food. I had to try to figure it out, and I think that's what life is too, is being resourceful and figuring out. My goal was to never be put in that position again. Obviously, I'm looking for jobs and things like that, and I had one job offer, which was to work at a retail store, and another job was to be an exterminator. And the exterminator almost got sold. You get a car, you can make $50,000, but I was like, yo, I don't like bugs. I know, and I don't want to have to go around just killing bugs and overselling people. Like, hey, I know you don't got roaches, but you might. Come get this package. I just wasn't feeling it. So I decided to go to retail. And for me, I was always motivated and posted things about being a millionaire and making six figures. And I had to humble myself to work in a retailer. That's the only place that wanted to give me a chance. I had no college degree. I probably even talked shit about the 9-to-5 grind. I know I did. I was young and ignorant. And then I had people talking junk because they knew where I worked at. Oh, you just do this. Oh, you just do that, family. So I'm just like, bruh, I didn't let that stop me. I didn't quit. I just created a plan because I realized how much money people were making as they moved up. So what I did was write down goals, articulate my plan to leaders to see if they was on my side and to see if they wanted me to grow as well. When I found people that wanted me to win, I took what they said and ran with it and tweaked it to fit me and I executed at the highest level I could. Yeah, I was distracted, but I didn't do the partying, wasn't drinking, wasn't smoking. I was locked in because I was behind where I thought I should have been. I started applying for promotions and I wasn't even ready for it. But I took one of the bottom of the barrel promotions in an area where nobody wanted. I just had to learn. I was humbled so many times. I failed so many times. I dusted myself off and got back to it. Did the same thing. I was like 6 to 10 months. I want to get promoted again. And I wasn't afraid to let people know, because when you do that, you can tell the energy that they give back to you. You can tell if they want you to hit your goals. And if they don't, then you move on and tell somebody else. 6 to 10 months, they gave me another opportunity to do it at a higher level. 6 months after that, they gave me another opportunity to do it at a higher level. 1 year after that, they gave me another opportunity to do it at a higher level. 6 months after that, they gave me another opportunity to do it at another level. I promise you guys this. And it's not an anomaly. I asked them, what do you need me to do? And I did it at the highest level I could. I was stressed. There was times I'm tired. There's times I wanted to quit. I wanted to give up. And I'm balancing starting a family. So a lot of things was working against me. That's life. That's life. Like, it really is. But at the end of the day, if you take some time to self-reflect and plan your goals and run after something, and not just wake up every day and be like, I'm just gonna do what I need to do, or I'm just gonna run through the day. That's where you're messing up. You should see in my office, I got a board and it has things I want to accomplish. I'm creating a vision board, and I'll share with you guys that once it gets completed. Like, I need to be reminded that this is not where I want to be forever. So they gave me those opportunities. I've been making 6 figures for the last 3 years, and I'm learning as I go. Continue to keep accomplishing, because I'm creating plans and I'm executing at the highest level that I can. And then I'm self-reflecting. It's a cycle. Plan, run after it. If you don't make it, cool. Shoot for the stars, land on the moon. If you fall, dust yourself off, run after it again, and keep doing it. What's keeping you from being successful is the ability not to be consistent for a long period of time. Move slow. It's okay. Move slow, but keep moving steady. I had a big issue with starting something and not finishing it because I burned myself out. When I used to go back in the gym and I'm gonna cut all this weight, I'm gonna cut this body fat, I'm gonna look the best I ever looked. Guess what stopped me? I burned myself out. I run too hard. And then 3 months into it, 2 months into it, I get hurt. Or life, all those promotions and stuff would just run a line, and I would do something else, and now I'm back into run after it mode, and I don't prioritize my health. Well, that stops. And that stopped months ago. So at the end of the day, 6 figures is obtainable without a college degree. I got my college degree once I got 6 figures. So now I want 7 figures. I'm gonna get more. And y'all gonna watch me, because y'all gonna see these videos. It may not be tomorrow. It'll be a couple years from now. Y'all gonna see, damn, Bull was really putting in that time. He was putting in that work, and he was telling us this in real time. I'm telling you, I'm working and I'm outworking you. Sorry, but I'm trying to motivate you to work, or to outwork me. Prove me wrong. Be consistent, be disciplined. Write your goals down and make a plan. I keep repeating myself because that's as simple as it was for me. Look for mentorship. If you need mentorship, I got you. I don't know what you're doing. If you're in retail, sales, you need someone to help you, I got you. I can create you a plan. I can tell you what skills that you need to work on. I promise you. It really don't matter like what industry. I can tell you, but I can't make you. Can't make you. But I know if I can do what I did, you can too. Because all it took was just being more consistent than other people. Being a robot at times. Now I'm doing it by balancing though. I'm balancing the act. Family, health, work, external goals. I'm telling you. I'm gonna just leave y'all with this. I wanted 6 figures when I was 17, 18 years old. I was like, I'm gonna make 6 figures. Didn't know how I was gonna do it, but I said I was. I thought it was gonna be as a business owner, entrepreneur, which I'm on route to do that too, right? I played on the 9-to-5 job, and I'm sorry for that. The 9-to-5 job's where I'm at. And I'm making 6 figures, and the business isn't mine. I don't have that much liability and I don't have overhead from this business, but I'm making 6 figures. Investing for my future. So don't play on the 9-to-5. Don't play on it. Don't talk junk. Put your head down. If you start at Best Buy, run it up. And if there's a wall, and if there's a ceiling and you can't punch through that because they don't want to promote you because of whatever, maybe because of what you look like, if you keep bumping your head and you can't get up out, go out the front door and go into another building that's higher, that you can see the ceiling, right? And that you just got to keep working up to it. Don't limit yourself because they're not giving you opportunities. You got to take the opportunity. Let's run after it. Let's get this shit. Don't let nobody stop you. Self-reflection is key. Consistency is key. Being disciplined is key. Win. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let yourself stop you. Let's get it.